Pre-stream. We are now in the pre-show.
Pre-stream.
Pre-show. It's the pre-show. It's the best show.
Someday in like 20 years, maybe sooner, maybe we'll put the pre-show behind a paywall. Maybe we'll be cool enough to have a pre-show and a post-show.
If we're ever cool enough to have a pre-show and a post-show, I'm gonna be honest. I might cry. That first episode, I will cry. That's a guarantee. That's who I am. Like if that ever were to crazily happen, that's what I'll be doing. All right. Oh. Mountain Dew down into my belly.
I should move this so it's not totally in my way.
And the best part about nice cold Mountain Dew. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You get to use the.
This is the pre-show ASMR.
Not sure. I think your noise. I think the Discord noise canceling filtered
Oh,
that out.
did it really?
Yeah,
All right.
I just saw you go. Moment of anticipation, then the release.
We'll fix that for next time.
All right. Eventually, I'll find there's a way to make that button on my little mini Elgato Stream Deck. Stream Deck. Eventually, I'll have a button.
Yeah. I should get one of those.
It can be useful. Like they're super useful for this right now because I'm able to like do live edits. You know.
$250.
You can get one. You can get one that's like got 4 buttons, has an audio interface, like has an XLR audio interface as part of it, and has like knobs, and you can program like the knobs to do different things. Like there's some.
I think I found it.
There's some super cool ones. You can also get like the Stream Deck XL, which is like 64 buttons. Which I have seen some big time streamers on their like desk. They actually have like 2 of those, so they can just basically like they don't have to worry about switching pages like I do, and they have like different overlays, and they can turn like I know Point Crow uses it to turn off and on TTS, and all sorts of crazy stuff.
See, all right. I want to see the back of it. I want to see.
You want to see the back of what?
The
Context, please.
The Stream Deck with the knobs.
Ah, yes.
Because input types are important.
Yes.
Oh.
Is it called the Wavelink? The Stream Deck Plus. Oh, it's that Sweetwater. Let's see here. Boop. Boop. This is what we're looking at. So, oh, this is the wrong one.
Oh, it's a control. Duh, that makes sense.
They do have, I swear they have one that also has an XLR. Is it, oh god, I think it's called the Wavelink.
Zoomfon has something. I can't tell what it's got on it.
There's an Elgato Wavelink XLR USB interface. So there's
see.
So they have this one, and then I swore I saw, and now maybe I'm crazy, and I'm
so
just
what
mixing things together.
I'm seeing is because they've got the Stream Deck Plus. It's
Yep.
got 8 keys, a touch strip, 4 knobs, and then another add-in. I got a couple different add-ins, but Elgato XLR dock for Stream Deck Plus, XLR to USB mic interface,
Okay. Yep.
which, I mean, 70 dB gain, phantom
Oh my goodness!
power.
I didn't know they have a. They have a. I'm on their like official website. I assume that's where you are. Um,
I'm
they
on Amazon.
they have a rack mount version. Like
I
be
could believe
still
that.
my beating heart. Actual rack mount.
I
Uh,
could believe that.
like
I didn't want to hold them
one of my
window, but
great big dreams is that to someday have my own rack mounted have my own rack mount like server, like have a server, a computer, and then have a separate one for like audio. That's the dream. That is the dream of all dreams right there.
yeah. Yeah, I'd have to look into that. I mean, well,
Interesting. They make a module.
you could do a lot with that, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I just have the Neo. Cuz like honestly, like I at one point I had a regular Stream Deck and then I got rid of it cuz I kind of was I was done streaming for a while and I was just like I don't want to mess with it. But so I wish I'd kept it, but I'm like I'm actually super happy with the Neo. Like it doesn't have as many buttons, but it's flexible in its own right too. So plus it's not like I'm making money doing this, so
Yeah.
it's more or less trying to flex my I can be my own producer muscles.
Ooh, I could get a green screen.
Oh yeah, you can get everything from Elgato, or yeah, assuming you're still on Amazon, but yeah, you can get everything. But really, like, I mean, to be fair, you have an office that you could legit do a green screen on, and then just basically have yourself be a little chair in the corner. It's not
Yeah.
quite the meta that it was, but
Yeah. I
yeah,
mean, I could do an Elgato capture card. I haven't tested out the capture card that you gave me.
Lamau, that's all right. I'm not stressed out about that.
I mean, I don't even know. Did you ever use this one?
Yes, I did the Avermedia. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Was
did.
it
It worked.
worthwhile?
Yeah. Like you got to make sure to install the drivers. I think to be fair, I'm pretty sure it will work in OBS sans drivers.
I mean, I'll still,
However, always get the
still,
drivers because there's always stuff. But it worked when
yeah.
I. The only thing I don't like about it is that it uses micro USB. Is legit my only complaint about that.
Oh,
But it comes from an
yeah.
era where it is what it is, you know.
Yeah. I mean, as long as it's still, yeah. Yeah, it is what it is.
Well, we are it's about 8 9 minutes into this, so I think the pre-show is officially over. We've given people the opportunity to start making their way into the metaphorical room.
Yes.
So, give me 1 second here, and we're gonna try something. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Just Doing What We Do. Feel free to hang out with me and myself, my man Michael, and your other guy. I almost had this going.
You almost had it.
Almost.
I'm Anthony.
And we're gonna kind of catch up on our lives, drink some Mountain Dew, and then just talk about what we're consuming and the stuff that we want to talk about because we can.
Yeah.
So if you want to join us, make sure you're hanging out with us in the chat. Give us your 2 cents. Like this video, please. We'd really, really, really appreciate it. It makes us so happy.
Yeah.
And subscribe. And what's the other thing they need to do, Anthony?
Comment,
Comment and hang out with us in the chat because
interact, say
we love you
things,
guys and we
say
want to
hello.
we want to do all the things.
It's true.
That's true. So,
So what are you drinking?
I'm currently drinking Baja Blast because
It's a classic.
I had to pick up a few groceries from Walmart today, so I almost made it the entire weekend without going out. Like I almost was able to stay inside the entire weekend, but didn't make it. But it's kind of okay too. But I'll talk about that later.
Yeah. I'm just drinking classic Code Red.
Got to move it other way. Can't see it.
There
There
we
we
go.
go. That's for everyone. That's
I
nice.
haven't had. I've still got a few left in the 12 pack, so probably by next week I'll have a new flavor. I think I might go back to the dragon fruit.
Yep. That is well. Nope. I'm sorry. My backup is voltage raspberry. So
Also a good one.
yep. Let me pull up the correct rundown. Um, so honestly, I'm just gonna start with what I've been listening to, which has not been much. But prior to all of y'all joining us, I was bumping Earth, Wind, and Fire over and over because I can, and because it is that 21st night in September.
It is indeed. Tis indeed.
And then John Beloin and Elenium, good thing. I think it's "Good Things Fall Apart" is the name of the song, which it's a cool mix of a little bit of an electronic producer with a more pop style guy.
Mm.
Because I think John Beloin is pretty more of like a pop / alt pop. I don't know a whole heck of a lot about him. Now I'm gonna look it up.
I don't even know how to. Oh, there it is. Nope. That's not what I wanted.
Singer, songwriter, rapper, and record producer.
Okay. Yeah.
He also opened for 21 Pilots. Efforting. So now people can look at what I'm looking at on Wikipedia. Um, produced written material for various artists, 4 mixtapes, 3 studio albums. Early career, various mixtapes, touring, Human Condition. Kanye being one of his inspirations. Huh. Cool. So, I like John Beloin. I've seen listened to a few of his things. He had a feature in when Switchfoot remastered, they did like their version, a beautiful letdown hour version.
Mm-hmm.
They had a one of the versions he had a feature on.
Interesting.
So like
Okay.
I like him. I haven't always listened for everything, but listened to everything of his, but I like him.
Huh. I might have to look into him. Interesting.
Very interesting.
This weekend I went back to like kind of an old classic that I haven't never really listened to a whole lot, so I'm a little behind the times on it, but some Hollywood Undead.
You're gonna have to.
Um I just looked it up. Their debut album was in like 2008.
Okay, so that's a
Um
bit ago.
uh I mean, I think their big songs are Undead. That's not what I wanted.
What genre are they?
It says rap rock, which I think is accurate.
Rap rock.
Yeah, Undead everywhere I go.
Hollywood Undead, you say? American rap rock band. Pull up the Wikipedia.
I think they're
Efforting, you can't see the efforting, but they can. Rap rock band from Los Angeles, formed in 2005. They all use pseudonyms. Okay, they used to wear own unique masks. Interesting. So they're an anonymous band, not so unlike maybe Sleep Token.
yeah.
Obviously going to be different genres given rap rock, new metal, but okay. What's their biggest hits or biggest hit?
Um, I think Everywhere I Go was their like single from their debut album.
Okay. 2011, Been to Hell, AOL Radio, Top 10 Rock Songs of 2011. Nothing from AOL Radio. Ooh, boy. That's a real big accolade right there.
That's
Thanks, Wikipedia.
that's putting an age on it.
Yeah. I think. Their debut Second Studio, Fourth Studio. The first single from them, called California Dreaming, was made available to. Oh, no, that's from a different album. Huh. Weird that Wikipedia doesn't say like what like a featured song is or like a well-known song, right? Kind of like how how IMDb has like here's a movie and here's people you might know from a movie, or here's an actor and things you might know them from.
Yeah.
There needs to be something like that with music. Like, I
Right?
recognize you kind of get that with Spotify and kind of Apple, but like not really, where they
Yeah.
actually like give you, like they will give you their top hits. To be fair, but like it'd be interesting to have more of a web database. But that's just me. I might be
I
crazy.
agree with that. I agree with that. So yeah. That's
So that's what you've been listening to.
I've been rediscovering some old hits.
Nice. Yeah. Prior to listening to music, did I mention I've just been listening to podcasts all week. Chris Van Vliet.
Shocker. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Thanks, buddy. Where did I put my? Okay, it's right in front of me.
It's okay.
Okay.
I believe in you.
I believe in me too.
You got this.
Delicious Baja Blast down in the Baja. Oh God, yeah. You don't watch. You don't know your wrestling voices, do you? Like Macho Man.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Like everyone kind of knows Macho Man from like
Macho
Slim Jim's.
Man, yeah,
Yeah.
and Hogan. Like I know the really, really mainstream, like well-known ones, but some of the more not as famous ones,
No,
you'll
it's
lose
fair.
me.
So I was watching Chris Van Vliet and listening to Chris Van Vliet. He had a comedian, Dan Soder, on, who does these wrestling impressions that are just S tier. Like his Macho Man is incredible, and he does an Andre the Giant, and no one does Andre the Giant.
Wow.
Yeah, like he has some good ones, and then Will Sasso also does some good impressions, including Jesse Ventura. And oh
Nice.
I die laughing when a comedian can do a good impression, because it's just they say the most
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So if anyone out there who's watching this and hasn't seen those episodes of Chris Van Vliet, go watch Dan Soder and Will Sasso. Hilarious episodes. You don't even really need to be a wrestling fan. You need to, I guess, on some levels, you have to appreciate they're a wrestling fan, but the actual interviews themselves are hilarious. and funny, which is the same thing. That's okay.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
just move
okay.
on.
Well, we'll pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah. So what have you been watching anything
Um,
besides streamers, or maybe you've been watching streamers? What streamers?
mostly just streamers still. Yeah, there've been a few that I've been following pretty closely. Um, yeah, so watching a lot of what is it right now? Borderlands 4.
It's fun.
Um, and I'm kind of trying to get away from the Silk Song because I'm not
You're never gonna
eh
play it. Yeah, that's fair.
eh eh. Borderlands 4 is fun to watch though. Also, it's fun to listen to Claptrap because Claptrap's
Claptrap's
hilarious.
funny. Yeah.
Um, yeah, what else? Oh, another one of the streamers has been playing Mafia Remastered
Oh,
or
interesting.
the remaster of Mafia.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I never got into those games for some odd reason, and
Yeah,
they're kind
it
of in
looks
my
like
alley too.
yeah, I think I would it looks like something I would enjoy as well, but I never got around to it.
Yeah. Same with the
So,
the Yakuza series. Like I
mm,
haven't watched all of Ray's playthroughs of all the Yakuza games, but like for as much as I like Japanese storytelling, you'd think I'd be more into the Yakuza games, but like I just have never gotten into them. But yeah.
yeah.
So I like yeah. Uh, I have I had a heavy day of watching yesterday.
It looks like it.
Yeah. It was a nice, but so it's a nice quiet weekend, right? Because I don't have my son this weekend. So it's kind of one of those like, all right, if I get everything done ahead of time, I can like just completely just zone out, relax, right?
Yeah.
And I actually got some work done so that way I can take work off on Tuesday and like not have to do anything of consequence outside of my son has a soccer game at like 5, but like that's it. So I
Nice.
mean, I guess I have to pick him up from school, but that'll be around the 4 o'clock time ish. So like I will have most of the day just available, um, because Tuesday is my birthday. So like I'm
Oh,
yeah. So I'm trying to just have a nice, relaxing, fun day.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, I got some work done, and then about 1 p.m. AEW All Out's pre-show started, and then thus began, yeah, like 9.5 hours of pro wrestling watching,
Nice.
along with having college football on my iPad to the right of everything. So I had TV, my monitor up here, that you can't see, but that's okay. So I had my monitor up, my second monitor for my laptop that was running ESPN stuff. Although for a while I just had YouTube because for a minute I had just All Out on my main monitor.
Hmm.
Um, then so at one point, but anyway, sorry. One point I have WrestlePalooza on my laptop monitor. I have AEW All Out on my PC monitor. Metal Gear Solid Delta on the primary monitor for my PC. College football on my iPad. And a Twitter feed on my phone. So fully ADHD'd out. Like, it
Nice.
doesn't get any more ADHD than that by just basically going, I can focus on any different thing I want.
And all the neurotypicals are like, how do you do that? It's like a superpower, except it also happens when we don't want it to.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, it's still it's a superpower of sorts
I can focus on everything and nothing all at the
at the
same
same time.
time.
Mm-hmm. And but yeah, one of the nice things that does make it easier to sometimes focus on people in big crowds
Yeah.
because while you're kind of simultaneously listening to everyone in the background, you're able to kind of selectively go, okay, I'm listening to you right now.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, I discovered that you can watch like every episode of most Extreme Elimination Challenge on YouTube for free.
Right.
So I've also
Nice.
been watching that in the background because
Yeah.
I that was like my all time favorite thing. Like when you like get to like a hotel room and like for like a high school event or something like that, you just see what
Oh yeah.
channels got MXC going and you throw that on and everyone's entertained for the next like 20 minutes, but most of the time they would play them like back to back to back to back or something like that. So you could watch MXC for like 2 hours straight and it was, oh yeah.
Nice. That reminds me. Well, I guess the other thing I've been watching is I've been going back through the catalog on Now Dropout was College Humor. Um, I really like their Game Changer show.
Okay.
And then I also really like, because I'm the kind of nerd who enjoys watching other people play D&D.
Yes, you are.
Uh, so, which reminds me, I need to check on when campaign 4 of Critical Role starts, because that's gonna be huge. Um, Not that you'll even have any idea,
Nope.
but um, when does it start? We'll begin airing October 2nd. Okay. So
Someone's excited.
basically, basically, so there's Critical Role has had 3 big long campaigns,
Okay.
and the DM, the Dungeon Master, the for those that don't know, the storyteller, officiant, like the guide, the narrator person, um, for Critical Role has been Matt Mercer,
Ah,
and
yes,
he's
the internet's favorite.
yes, and then Dimension 20 on College Humor Dropout is DM'd by Brennan Lee Mulligan, who is a fantastic DM,
Okay.
and um, actually you'd enjoy it because he did oh, what was it called? I'm gonna forget what it was called, but it was a short little mini campaign with 4 pro wrestlers.
Oh, right. 'Cause I think you've told me about this. It was like I
Yeah.
think they had Xavier Woods and Bailey and something
Titan
else.
Takedown. Yes. Let's see. Will you tell me who? Yeah, it was literally 4 episodes, 2-ish hour episodes.
So 8 hours of content.
Um, yeah. Let's see. Will you tell me who was in it? Because it was Bailey. For heaven's sakes, just
Hey,
tell me who.
tell him why. Ain't nothing but
You know
a
what?
heart.
Screw it.
Am I gonna have to look this up?
Titan Takedown cast. I'll just let Google do it. Okay. Xavier Woods, Bailey, Kofi Kingston, and Chelsea Green.
Okay. Sorry, started choking on my spit. That's not strictly because Chelsea Green is
I
wow,
mean,
but her boyfriend could also kick my butt 6 ways to Sunday. So like,
I think she could kick your butt 6 ways to
yeah, I
Sunday.
think she's got some training that like. Listen, I wouldn't try anything.
Yeah.
Nope. Will respect you in your space and not want to get in any fights with you. Thank you much.
Yeah, and if I knew, I suppose that can be our one of our big topics, but if I knew that you would enjoy watching D&D, I would give you access to that to watch it, but
Is it on YouTube? Like,
no, exclusively on Dropout TV, I
Sad.
believe. But yeah, and I think, and I want to say, uh, yeah, Abria Iyengar. Um, so yeah, basically a lot of big names are playing. Brennan Lee Mulligan is DMing, so Matt Mercer gets to actually play,
Okay.
and there's been a lot of in the D&D world. There's been a lot of buzz. So probably when is the second?
In my universe.
So yeah, nope, 2 weeks. So not next episode, but the episode after that. I'm sure I'll have lots to talk about.
Nice. I'm down.
Yeah. What? What are you laughing at?
Nothing. I'm just laughing at the. If you know, it's big for us though. It's big for those of us in the D&D. Which, hey,
I
listen,
know.
I'm laughing because of just the irony, or it's just the humor of the situation. In the same way that someone could laugh at the way that I talk about wrestling stuff. Right.
It's
You can
really
push up the
not
glasses for
different.
that too. Right. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not that
it's
different. Like,
really.
it's not. Again, I've played D&D before. I've just also played D&D with people that also wanted to kind of sort of LARP while they're doing it. So like, that's not my style. I control a character on a board, and like, like, because when I
In a
played, we
very
actually
in
had a
a
grid. So like,
Oh yeah.
that's how I would do it. Like, I got no shade for people that like D&D. Like,
I
I
mean,
enjoy it, but
Bailey
like,
kind of wore a costume for the whole thing. It
li-
was a kangaroo onesie, but
listen, listen, that's different. That's different. She's single. That's different. I'm okay with her. Uh, Look, the honest truth is that it's not that I got any shade for someone that would dress up in it either. It's just yeah, yep, yep.
like I won't do like the actual like go out into the field and live action role play it, but like if I've got a cloak sitting around, which I don't, I mean, I wouldn't. I'd wear it to a to D&D night.
I
It's a session.
yeah.
I don't care.
That's light costuming. That's fine. I
Yeah.
can I can accept that.
But there is irony, and I could nerd out about D&D in much the same way as you would nerd out
About
about
wrestling
wrestling.
or yeah, wrestling's the most
Yeah.
relevant one in terms of us being different.
Yeah. And I've watched a little bit of wrestling. I know a little bit. I know a few of the names,
Because I
but
force you.
I do it willingly. I enjoy it
Because
to a point.
because I also introduce your names to the female wrestlers because I know how you work. Now that one's Rhea Ripley. Oh yeah, I like her.
I mean, who doesn't?
I say every male on the internet and female on the internet.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
uh, so
yeah.
who was your bi awakening?
Okay.
For the ladies.
Yep. Yep. So what are you playing?
Still working on Mass Effect 3. The because I want to get. It's really just for the achievement. One, I want to replay it for the story, but it's really just for the achievement for Insanity difficulty because you've got to play it on Insanity from start to finish.
Okay.
So it's not easy.
Being
Which
breezy.
is kind of the point. But other than that, so I'm still working on that slowly but surely. And then other than that, Phasmophobia, and then in and out of Heroes of Might and Magic. That's an old classic. And
Yes, it
then,
is.
um, yeah, that's what I'm playing on my free time. Still figuring out what to play on a stream, but
Uh,
yeah,
you got time to figure that one out. A little bit of
yeah,
time. I guess your time is slowly running out. I guess to be fair,
yeah.
I think
Well,
that's this week, or did it pass?
for what?
It's passed, hasn't it? Your interwebs.
Yeah, no, I'm all hooked
We'll
up now.
we'll get back
We'll
into
get
that,
into that.
but yeah. So yeah, it's time for us to at some point have that last bit of strategy talk,
Yeah.
which I'm cool with. So yay! Because I have thoughts on when I think my schedule will be.
Okay.
However, I'll talk about what I've been playing because you're just doing the same thing. Unless you got more to talk about with what you're playing.
Nope, that's
No.
pretty much it.
Okay. Well, so I beat Metal Gear Solid Delta/3. Like they didn't change the story at all. So I beat the game technically for the first time ever. Um, so I got given the game back in high school, like from one of my best friends. He uh, it was a Christmas gift, I think. Yeah, he like, gave me a copy of Metal Gear Solid 3 because I had a PlayStation 2, and I like, uh, I couldn't. I had troubles beating it. Honestly, like it was. I liked indoor Metal Gear Solid. I did not strictly like outdoor Metal Gear Solid. It was different
Mhm.
because you didn't have like this map radar, and it made it a little more like, oh, I have to like you have to pay more attention to stuff, and like I don't know, maybe some of the concepts were just a little much for me at that age too. I don't know, but
Yeah.
um, I never finished it. But this time around, fully beat it. That game, so good, so good. I actually would legitimately recommend that you play it.
I really should.
Um, just cause I don't know how to put this because I don't necessarily. It's funny because I don't want to spoil it, right? However, it is like a 20-year-old game, right? So
Yeah.
like, there's a limit to like. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but like there is. And for all I know, you've watched Jacksepticeye's full playthrough on YouTube, right?
I've watched a few people play through it. So I've seen bits and pieces of it.
The ending where you face the boss and like that boss fight and the just everything about that final with the boss fight of with the boss is just peak video games, and I don't think I can say that enough. Like it's actually peak video games. Like it's you get the theme song of the game
Mhm.
playing in the background where like and it's like a classic Bond style kind of theme where it's a strong female vocalist and orchestration behind, and you are using like skills that you've in theory gotten better at throughout the game, right? Because you've got to camouflage in with like the background. You got to sneak around because you can't let her see you. Because the only way you're actually able to do damage is by surprising her with your attacks.
Mm.
And like it's the ambiance and then the artistry and then I've seen a streamer, maybe I don't think it was Jack, but it was someone talked about it just in the story of the game and Snake and oh, and then it pays off with like there's kind of an additional twist towards the end where you learn more about the boss and like what the decisions that she made leading throughout the game, and it's I actually teared a little bit at the final kind of, because there's technically a post credits twist, but like, that it's fine. But the
Yeah.
real stuff is like everything leading up to the credits. You're just like, it's peak cinematic video gaming. Like, oh, I love that game, and I'm like, because yeah, so I bought the game on the PS5. I bought the game on the PC. I have the Master Collection Edition of 3. Like, I can't wait to rebeat it on the PS5. I will beat the original version of it because I really like this game, and
Yeah.
I cannot recommend it enough. I just cannot. Sorry.
I've heard a lot of good things about it so far. And I really should. I mean, I grew up in that area when Metal Gear was big. I mean, and the fact that I haven't played it, I was busy playing other
Japanese
genres,
storytelling games,
JRPGs.
which
That was my meat and potatoes.
I think Kojima could make a real crazy JRPG if they
Oh,
let
I'm
him.
sure they could. I'm sure he could.
But
But
yeah,
yeah.
it's so good. Like that may be a game I legit have you play. Like I will sit on the like soon as we finish the other game, which I'm a little brokenhearted. You didn't take the bribe of the pork,
Yeah.
but it's okay. I get it too.
I forget what I was doing that day.
You probably had something
It's
going on. I'm not worried about it, legit. But yeah,
we can get it. It's yeah, we can get into that in a bit.
it's all good. But yeah, no, I love that game. That is my favorite. And then I've just been playing Borderlands 4, which is so much fun. By the way, so much fun. Um, the gun, like just like the shoosting in the game feels so good. Like I don't know how to put that accurately, but like there's even when you're just using a mouse and keyboard, right? You don't get any tactile response, right? I'm not sitting there. I'm not sitting there. Yeah, I don't feel. It's not like I've got that controller vibration, right? Uh,
Mm, yeah.
but like the way that the game makes you like feel like the hits of your bullets, or like when you kill someone, it does a really good job of like, oh, like you kind of, it just feels. It's not rewarding. It just feels visceral, I guess, maybe. I don't know how to put it, but the gunplay in Borderlands 4 is a lot of fun. And I would recommend it. In fact, I think I don't I'm
I
afraid
was just looking. I own the first two.
I know you own the first two cuz I bought them because I was like, "Oh, he's playing them." Well, cuz this was while you're in the other part of the state. And I bought them
Yeah.
thinking that maybe I could get you to play them, but then I think just sometimes our timings didn't always work out, and your internet over there wasn't always the most
Yeah, it wasn't always the
reliable,
best.
shall we say.
It's true.
So, like, I'm
It is
currently playing through
true.
2 because I've never beat 2. I beat 1, I beat 3, and I'm working through 4, but I never beat 2. So, like, I legit could play Borderlands 2 with you. I would start a new game, or we could just start from 1 because I don't care.
Yeah.
Um, but I think that more or less covers what we've been playing, right?
Yeah,
So,
I would say so.
oh, right, I was gonna. So I don't. I'm a little afraid to commit to it. However, I do believe that this coming Tuesday. So, if, for those who are unaware, this Tuesday is my birthday, and as I mentioned earlier, I have put in some work ahead of time and all this kind of stuff to kind of make sure my Tuesday is relatively free. It's no longer free starting about 4 p.m., but leading up to 4 p.m. I'm going to be free. So I might be doing a Borderlands 4 live stream during the day on Tuesday. It will be on this channel, YouTube only for right now, for reasons which we'll get to, but that's kind of a future conversation for me and my guy here. But yeah, we've got strategy, but I'll let him get into it. Other than I think I might be streaming during the day on Tuesday this week. So, we kind of touched on it, but how's your life going? Any upgrades? Any things?
Yeah, so I got actual internet.
Woo!
So yeah, that was kind of it was like Sunday or Monday night. Um, yeah, I scheduled the appointment for Wednesday and got the um like the welcome email like, hey, here's your confirmation.
Thanks
Welcome
for
to the
buying our
group.
stuff.
This is what it's going to look like. They'll show up. I scheduled it between 5 and 7 because that's when I would be home.
Makes sense.
They said it could take between 2 and 4 hours, and then they would have the fiber buried within 14 business days. And I was like, oh, right. That's a thing. I should probably clear that with my landlord.
Just maybe.
But this was late at night. I think it was Sunday night. And I was like, okay. But I vaguely remember him saying something about internet, should I decide to do that, kind of already being set up. So I was like, well, I'll go down to the basement and see. Said there was a box there. And it was the box of the company that I ordered, and there was a fiber line already going to it. And I was like, sweet.
Woo! Again.
All of the hard stuff. So yeah, Wednesday night I got fast internet.
Nice. And what's the speed again?
2 gig.
Aha. So for reference, he's getting this 2 gig at a price that's $5 cheaper than what I'm paying for 1 gig.
Yep.
Step your game up, CenturyLink.
Now I've got the better internet.
How the turntables have turned.
No.
Yes, how the turntables have turned. That is the Office quote. Yes.
Okay.
I know what I'm talking about.
Shows how much I watch The Office.
To be fair, I haven't watched it in a while. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, so now I can get into some of the bigger projects that I want to do. Getting back into some of the other projects I was working on. The last week has been a little rough because I had to go through some hoops to get ADHD medication refilled. So I was not functioning
super well
to full capacity until Friday. So
Oof.
yeah.
Oof. Okay.
But yeah, that has been resolved, and now I am functioning again.
Yay!
No, to full capacity. I was surviving. I was getting by. But yeah, so yeah, I've got some projects that are in the works.
Yeah.
So
I look forward to some of these projects. I don't know all of them, but I know of at least one. And I assume some of the projects are Lego related and getting stuff put back together.
Oh, I mean, that should go on the list. That's not. Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll get there when I get there. That's more of a free time. Honestly, that might happen after I get through Mass Effect, or start to happen, because Mass Effect is. At this point, I just kind of want to get through it.
Fair enough.
But
want to get that achievable, that bleep bloop, as it were.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. How's your week been going?
It's been going okay. Like, it's been. I'm not gonna make that joke again. I can't help it. Every time I say it's been, and there's like a gap of time, I'm like, 1 week. No, that's not how this works. Um, it's been a fine week. It's just kind of been crazy. Like, we had a nearly $3,000 order at work. Like, it was
Wow.
it was 120-inch pizzas, and it was a delivery.
Oof. How do you
Gratefully,
even
it was to
deliver
campus.
that?
Well, with multiple cars and multiple trips is the correct answer, especially when it's 20-inch pizzas. Um,
Yeah.
so, it was just insanity, and of course, they ordered nearly $3,000 worth of pizza, which requires multiple people, like not just me. Like, it required like 3 people working on pizza nearly the entire day. Like, their job was make pizza now, make other pizza in the middle, and then make more of that pizza as soon as we have more 20-inch screens available. Um,
Yeah.
3 people, nearly $3,000 worth of pizza. I'm gonna let you guess. I want you to guess how much the tip was.
$15.
Close. Give you one more guess and think lower.
10.
Yeah. $10.
That was my gut, and I was kind of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Not that $5 more is a whole lot of a benefit of the doubt, but yeah,
Yeah, it was painful. Like, cuz it's one of those things where, like, okay, I'm the delivery driver. Technically this is, I don't know how to put it. This is my quote unquote right. Like, I have first dibs to this, and I cannot split $10 between 5 people adequately enough.
yeah,
Like, I felt bad, but like also I had to carry a lot of pizza into my car and out of my car, so I earned the $10 too. But like,
oof.
and we have to do it again tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
oof.
officially in
That's
like the
not.
I make it through Monday, so I'm just gonna I just gotta make it through Monday, and Tuesday's gonna be do nothing city. Like, there are things I have to do, so my tomorrow night's probably gonna be, I might be up a little bit on the late side, but it is
Yeah,
it is what it is, and I get to sleep in anyway. So, because yeah, I got work stuff to do, and I'm planning on making baba ganoush tomorrow.
nice.
So that's my post. Yeah, that's gonna be my watch raw and cook plans, I think. Yes, because yeah, I got my mom gave me 2 eggplants, and what you do is you roast the eggplants, and then you scoop them out, and then you like dry out the insides, and then you kind of emulsify that with some olive oil, roasted garlic, and lemon juice, and then you can add like paprika and cumin, and it's
Ooh,
literally just a dip. It's a dip. It's a delicious, delicious dip. So I bought. Sorry, I forgot tahini. There's tahini as well.
okay.
So that was part of my grocery shopping today. It was like I had to get tahini so that way I can make baba ganoush tomorrow, because my mom's like, here's
Nice.
some eggplant, and then I also got a clove of garlic that you can use. Sweet, I got literally everything I could need. Well, I don't have to get cumin and paprika. Will I? Yes, I will get cumin and paprika, but I can get those at a local grocery store for like a buck for a container, basically. So
Yeah,
whoop de frickin' do.
nice.
And
Nice.
then
How did the Go ahead.
No, ask your question.
How did the pork turn out?
It turned out well. Maybe not as flavorful as I had hoped, but it's not like it was bad either.
Yeah.
Basically, the best way I can explain it was like I don't know. Maybe I could have added a little bit more soy sauce or more of the Japanese barbecue flavor. Because here's the deal, super moist. The charring on the searing on the outside and the charring it got from being in the oven is top notch, so flavorful. The inside of the pork is a little bit. It's not as flavorful as I would like it to be. Not that I was expecting, not that I wanted to bite into this Dr. Pepper marinated pork and taste Dr. Pepper, but I wanted to get a little bit more of like that barbecue or the soy sauce kind of flavor in it, and it just doesn't quite have enough. So like I think when I eat the rest of it, I'm gonna just put a little bit of that Japanese barbecue sauce on top because it's nice and moist. It's just a little bit of extra flavor.
Yeah.
So, again, delicious. In fact, I would highly recommend the marinade. I think next time I make the marinade, I'm gonna do more soy sauce, a little more soy sauce and barbecue. In comparison to the 12 ounces of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I still have mine. I haven't done anything with it yet.
Yeah, I've still got my spicy sautéed veggies because I think I told you this. Maybe I didn't. I sautéed. I had tomatoes, peppers, and then I had some frozen onion and pepper mix. So I basically just threw all that in a skillet, put some olive oil, then put some chili oil and some Tabasco sauce, and then just kind of sauteed, cooked it all, simmered it all together. So just throw that onto the rice, and it's a beautiful mix of spice and flavor. Like makes you kind of get the sweat, but like you're not like hating every bite you take.
Yeah,
so good.
That does sound good.
I listen. That was waiting for you on Thursday, sir.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
It's all good. I'm giving you a hard time, though. Here's the funny thing. Because of YouTube Studio, I know we have 2 concurrent viewers. Technically, one of them is me watching over the chat. So, I'm going to do something kind of crazy. I'm going to ask our chat, how's the audio? Because in the past, his voice has been a little overpowering compared to mine. So I'm curious for the other person out there how it sounds. Let me know. Let us know in the chat while you're here. And while you're here, could we ask you to do one other thing? Okay, maybe a couple other things. You want to tell them what to do, Anthony?
Like and subscribe.
We really would appreciate it. Yeah, so I only bring up the audio because in fact, if they were here for the pre-show, probably not, but hey, if you were, we appreciate it. You can always go back and rewatch the pre-show. It's like the first 7-8 minutes of us just Anyway, we were talking about our audio equipment. So let's talk about what we're each using for our stuff. Not to flex, but just to educate and inform for kind of ourselves, for our sake, and for funsies. And because someone may have a degree with live audio.
Do I know this person?
I think you do. It's definitely not me.
I've only been doing audio for over 20 years.
Only 20?
over 20.
Oh, over 20. My
It's like
bad.
21, 22, something like that.
Is it
Basically
old?
started when I was when I started high school. So 2003. So yeah,
Dang.
22 years. I know, right?
But so
So
like,
yeah.
yeah, you want to start?
Uh no, you can start.
I can start. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I basically I have got what I would call the PreSonus setup. I walked into Ryman Music, and they had a microphone and a DAC, I guess technically is something I could call it. I don't know if this is technically speaking a DAC, but I also kind of think it is too. I'll leave that up to the audio engineer to correct me. Um, but it's an XLR. It's the PreSonus Audio Box i2. It's got two XLR inputs. It's got a headphone monitor knob. It's got a general speaker knob, and it came with two very nice studio monitors. Like it was a couple $100 if I remember correctly, but I've had no real issues with it, and technically speaking, it can also like get plugged into iPads and that kind of stuff, so you can use it for traveling if you are so lucky enough to do that. Um, so I've got that.
Yeah.
That is my microphone and my DAC setup. In fact, I'm efforting. Give me 1 second.
Efforting.
In fact, give me 1 second. Basically, now you can't see it, but people on the great interwebs might be able to see it. Yeah, it was basically kind of one of these setups. Wasn't this expensive because I bought it during a cheaper period in time, but it was basically this, where it comes with two studio monitors, a pair of studio headphones, a mic, and a DAC, as it were.
I mean,
So
yeah.
it's basically what I've been using. Again, I bought this during a cheaper time. It's currently listed on Sweetwater at $314.99. It also came with Ableton Live, which is kind of cool, but I don't use it very much or well. I want to get there, but I have. I would like to tell you the interface doesn't work for me, but I think at the end of the day, it's just a lack of time in it. So, like, let's just call a spade, shall we?
Yeah.
But that is what I've got. I don't feel the need to talk about my PC setup, my computer setup, because I've got a PC that I built, and I got a laptop that is a Mac. Ta-da!
Yeah. Yeah, I've just got a PC. I mean, my setup right now is nothing super fancy. The microphone that I'm using is it's the 512 Audio Skylight, which, I mean, is a decent microphone. Apparently the audio quality is good, so it's really nothing fancy. XLR into an M audio audio interface.
Gotcha.
Which, again, not top of the line. I mean, I could go crazy. Like you said, what, your whole bundle is listed at 314?
Yeah, basically. And I swear when I got it, it was like 210.
If I got the microphone that I would want, because I'm a fanboy for a particular microphone company, the microphone itself is $300.
Is it the one that all of our favorite YouTubers use?
It might be.
Because the one I would love to upgrade to someday is the Shure 57XB or something like that.
The one I'm looking at is the Shure SM4. What do we use?
Amazon. Actually, I know I've got it listed in one of my lists.
These are what lists are for.
My lists, my lists, my list, my list, my lists.
I mean, I could get really crazy and just get a Beta 181, which would be overkill. That's something I would get for symbols.
100%. Is it maybe just in my wish list now? But where? It's not. But why? It's no longer in my. It's no longer in my Amazon.
What did you think it was?
I think is it the. Yeah, the SM7B. Or the SM7X. But the B is XLR and USB.
Okay.
Like, I will say, like, I have noticed all, like, the professional podcasters use this one. Like, the ones where they, like, got their own camera set up and everything, they are all rocking the Shure SM7B.
I mean, yeah. That wouldn't be a terrible choice. I probably, for my setup, would, at least for this, would go with the SM4.
SM4. I was gonna try to show them, but then I realized it's Amazon, and I don't really want them to know. I mean, to be fair, zip codes or whatever, but like, Okay, okay, yep, I've seen this SM4. Okay.
That's probably what I would get.
Solid.
Because, yeah, I'm a Shure fanboy. I've got a whole, when I was planning what to get for my live show loadout, every microphone's a Shure microphone.
Yeah. Pulled it up on Sweetwater for our 2 viewers out there. Wow, we're up to 3 viewers. Hi to other people. We're currently talking about our audio equipment, so if you have any recommendations.
My headphones are super fancy right now.
I see that. Yes, tell me about your headphones, because I know you're going to mention these.
So the headphone situation, I was using the headphones that you had given me a while back, and
Oh, so are they Sony's?
No, the ones I'm wearing are. So I was using these ones.
Oh, my old yep, I remember those.
Yeah. But the potentiometer in the, because it's 3 channel, it's got a microphone channel on it, which I never use, but there's a volume. So in that little, piece, there's a volume potentiometer that was just going to crap. So I would lose one side every so often. So I was like, all right, fine, whatever. I was gonna go see if I could dig out my fancy Sennheisers that I got from an old friend of ours. Well, I think you're kind of related to him.
I'm about to say, am I related?
Dig those back out. But so then I decided to pull out my old the headphones that I got for school, because they gave us headphones to use. I mean, really cheap Sennheisers. They're the intent was that they're super flat. It's a super flat response. Everything's equal, because that's really what you want when you're doing studio stuff.
Yep.
But one, the pads are starting to shed, and I was tired of cleaning myself off afterwards.
Can you do that again? They didn't quite get the full view. There we go. Ooh,
Oh yeah, look at
oh
that.
yeah.
And nope, it's this side. So that'll be one thing. Especially during the insanity run. I'm a little rage quitty, and these are not expensive. These are like $10-15 headphones. They're not robust at all.
Yeah.
So I didn't throw them. I just took them off very swiftly. So
yeah, you okay. Yep, it was
yeah,
time.
I was like, all right, I'll just run to Walmart. I'll get something cheap, something to get me by. So I got $10 headphones. They're a little smaller than I thought they were gonna be because they don't go over my ears.
Oof.
They're old school.
They're
like
on ear cans. Ugh. Yeah. They work. That's the important part. They work.
Those are my. So that's what the professional live audio engineer is using for his studio headphones. Is $10 Sony headphones from Walmart.
Well, we all make mistakes.
But you know what? I mean, in this environment, yes, could I go full audiophile, and granted, I have some really nice studio headphones.
I say you could pull those ones out, those Sennheisers out.
I would
and look like
the
a
issue
cool
is
YouTuber.
Maybe I will. The issue is I need to locate where all my adapters went because it's a 1/4 inch and my computer is not.
Yeah.
3.8 millimeter.
See. Excuse
Which
you.
is fine. Yeah. So yeah, for situations like this, I mean, I'm not looking for high fidelity. I'm not doing any mastering. I'm not doing any recording in terms of music. I mean, anything I'm recording is going to be game audio, which is already pre-mixed, and my voice.
Yep.
Which I don't. There's only so much doctoring I can do to it, and it's still not going to sound very good. So there's that.
Auto-tune, man. Auto-tune. Hello, everyone. I'm playing 7 Days to Die.
You have no idea how much I hate auto-tune. If you use it as a gimmick, as an instrument of its own, like T-Pain does, absolutely use it because it's funny. It's a gimmick. But if you're using it because you can't sing very well or stay on pitch, maybe get off the stage and stop. Maybe find a new. That's right, I said it. There's hot take number 2. If you cannot sing well without auto-tune, get off my stage. Go home. Get a real job.
I found the button. I found it.
I hate auto. I hate it so much. It's just, it's the principle of the matter. If you can't, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying you have to sing like an opera singer or sing perfectly, but because most people can sing just fine without auto-tune.
It's true.
I get why it's there. I get it. It doesn't mean I have to like it.
You do not have to like it. That is 100% true.
I will never use it in anything that I do. If you're using it as a gimmick, like I know, I mean, T-Pain's the first example that comes to mind where there's just so much of it.
Yeah.
He kind of sounds like, yeah, okay. That's at that point, we all know you're not using it. I mean, maybe it's because you can't sing very well, but go big or go home.
Yeah.
At least he plays it up like a gimmick.
And he can sing without it too. Like,
yeah.
I've shown you
that's
warpings.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He can actually sing without
that
it.
man has real vocal cords and real pipes, and that man can
So yeah,
I might have to go rewatch that just after we're done tonight, just because it's that good. No promises, but I might.
maybe I should do that too. But yeah, maybe next week. By next week, I'll pull out and find and set up those other headphones.
We'll
The
find
other
out.
question, the other thing is, because when I was stationed out in Hawaii, a good chunk of my stuff got a little, because it's very humid there, and I didn't have super good control of the humidity where I was living. So I think I pretty much saved them.
Gotcha.
I think they're mold free, but
But yeah,
so I mean, I could probably grab them if there's no mold on them now. Then they're probably good because
yeah.
they've been
And to
sitting.
be fair, if the mold is on the cushions, I think you can get replacement cushions and pads.
Probably, I would imagine so.
Like I know for certain you can get like if you've got like standard circular cushions, you can. At one point, there was a company that sponsored LTT, and their whole thing is they had made these replacement cushions that were comfortable but also kind of looked fun. Like you could do them in colors and designs, and yeah.
So yeah, this is my cheap solution for now.
Temporary solution. It's all right.
The important part is high quality. This is just for me. So
That's fair. Yeah. You're not you don't need to like who cares? You're not trying to flex on yourself. Look at these fancy headphones I get to put on my ears. It's like velvety deliciousness.
yeah, if I'm gonna flex, it's gonna be on the microphone. Or I'm gonna get a whole rack set up and it's gonna be behind me so that you have to stare at it.
You will just see all the racks behind and the lights.
See, you're gonna get a rack set up and it's gonna be under your desk and you're gonna look at it and feel nice. I'm gonna be like, you have to stare at this the entire time because
if I ever have a rack set up, y'all will know. Y'all will know. Listen, if I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be straightforward with all of y'all right now. If I ever am lucky enough to have like my computers and all of my audio equipment set up on racks, you will see it behind me in all of this. Frankly, I won't be here anymore. I'll be somewhere else, but you will see it behind me. You will see all of it. Not that I expect such things, but I'm just saying, when it happens, you'll know.
Someday maybe. Yeah.
You'll know. There'll be no more hiding. It will be, look at me, I have fulfilled the dream of the server racks.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we don't have a whole lot to talk about. So I've already triggered you once, but now I'm ready to trigger you one more time for this week's hot take of the week.
All right. So my hot take, and I know it's going to be a hot take because I know people are very polarized on this issue. It's a very big issue.
Uh-oh.
With the coming time of year, Halloween is better than Christmas.
I think we've had this discussion.
Spooky season is better than Christmas. It's all about the spooky season.
I think when it comes to here's the thing. I don't, as someone that likes scary games, I have a hard time saying you're wrong. But also,
and it doesn't even necessarily have to be horror scary games. I mean, some of my favorite Halloween movies are not that scary.
That's fair. Also, hi Cody. Switched over to the PC from my phone. Audio is great on my end. If anything, Mikey, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Mikey Drums.
That used to be my gamer tag. It's not anymore. If anything, Mikey is a little lower, but it's mostly when he moves away from his mic, etc. Okay.
Should we have the microphone talk that I love to have with a lot of people that don't normally sing?
Listen, I could continue turning up the mic.
You don't do it that bad. It's mostly vocalists who aren't used to singing and they actually have to hold their mic, and the mic does this thing where it's slowly moving away and they get quieter. And then they're like, I can't hear myself in the monitor. And I'm like, do me a
Move the mic
favor.
closer to your mouth.
I want you to put that microphone into your mouth.
We all know what we're thinking.
That's
Yep.
another trigger for me.
Fair enough. Well, thank you, Cody, for chatting. Two, boy, it's been a while since I got called Mikey, so thank you. I appreciate that one. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. So again, we got distracted. What is your hot take of the week?
Spooky season.
Right.
Halloween is better than Christmas. You will never change my mind about that.
I don't expect to change your mind. I know you too well to know I won't change your mind on that.
I tolerate Christmas.
Okay, so here's the question.
Okay.
I don't know if there's any other way to word this, so we're just gonna call it what it is. Are we separating cultural stuff versus the
I get what
sanctity
you're saying.
I
get what you're saying.
Because, like, right, you could make an argument for, like, things.
So,
because if we're talking about pure content-wise, I'm
yes.
actually with you. Because Christmas movies in general suck.
Elf is a terrible movie.
Does your mom know you have that opinion?
Yes, she does. She knows I hate that movie. And I still show up to her party because I love her. And it's not about me. That's right. I'm a good son.
You are a very good son. No, that's fair.
And it does kind of give me a little bit of joy to watch her make all the newcomers eat the concoction.
Diabetes-inducing food. Hey, do
Yeah,
you
no,
want to
I hate
actually eat? Do you want to actually eat the stuff that he eats that makes you feel sick to your stomach just looking at it? Try.
It's spaghetti with syrup and Pop-Tarts and I forget what else he puts in it. It's not good.
It's every 10-year-old's dream.
Yeah.
It is not mine.
Nope.
I don't eat dessert anywhere. Anyway.
To answer your question, and I'll say it like this, I respect the original intent of Christmas. And if that's all that it was, that would be fine. I can tell you, and I will be honest, the root of my hatred of Christmas is the over-commercialization of it. The terrible Christmas movies. The 10 songs that exist that get played on repeat by 10 different people every year.
Okay, so you're a little influenced by retail background then. Let's call that what it is, cuz
Yes.
I remember working many a holiday and having to hear da, 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 da. So many times I wanted to stab the next person I saw. So
you could count, because you could figure out how long their playlist was, because where I worked, I think it was a satellite radio station, but there was one Christmas station, and within an 8-hour shift, like a good playlist should last longer than
1 hour.
a working shift, not 2 to 3 hours, and then I have to hear the same song 3 different times. And it's not even like it's just that same version. But then like 5 other artists also did that song, so I'm hearing the same song.
Yep, in different covers. Yeah, no, I remember where I was working at the time. We came up with a game. Well, we had multiple games. I had a game where I would start like I would put people's names into like really awkward parts of the song, or I would do other things. So, like I saw like one of the songs would be like I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus, right? So,
Yeah.
what I would do is I would basically be like, I would like choose this manager and be like, I saw that person kissing other person, or you choose the stupidest things that you just like. We all found games to get around it, but
Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, it's the over commercialization.
you could
It's
make an
it's
argument for the over commercialization of Halloween too,
that's
sir.
that's true. That is true. That is fair. I guess what it comes down to is I like the spooky more than I like the holly jolly.
You
That's just
like
who I
the
am.
content that comes from Halloween season versus the content that comes from Christmas season, which I fully get. There are Christmas movies I enjoy, but you're allowed to have your hot take, and I can't. I won't disagree from a content perspective. I just can't. I like too many horror games, and I like Silent Hill. I don't think we've really announced this, but I'm making this guy play Silent Hill. Like
Yeah.
like something we are recording slowly in the background over time, which will be released I think when we're doing I'm planning to release it when we do one of our streamathons.
Okay.
Cuz it's 15 16 hours of content. That's 2 nights. That's 2 nights of content. So we're recording Silent Hill 2 in the background. I opened up my secondary can of Mountain Dew Voltage. Ding!
I actually heard it. So your noise canceling is trash.
I think I turned off noise canceling for Discord on my
Probably.
end. Or it might because I had it so close to the mic.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our hot take of the week. Chat shout outs like, sup Cody? Hope you're well. Hope things are yeah, I hope you're well, buddy. It's been forever, and high school reunions are a thing that I did once, and I don't even think our class has had any class reunion after the 10-year, and we're getting close to like the scary reunions where you're like going, oh no, we're there, folks, we're there.
Yeah. We're coming up on my 20.
Yeah, that's where we're at here, boys.
Oh, my back hurts now.
We're at year 18 right now. Oh, yeah.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, I knew what the Twin Towers were.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I remember where I was.
We're the old people that get to say that now. I remember where I was when this happened.
Yep. Who was I? I was talking to somebody about texting. Oh, I was having a discussion with somebody about why I don't like Snapchat. And as a form of communication. So if like all you're doing is texting through Snapchat, why? Like back in my day, if you wanted to send a text message, if you wanted to type a letter, if you wanted to type, what was it, Q, you had to press that button like 5 times.
Yep. And
You had to really want to send that message.
I sometimes miss those text messages, like, and here's the deal. We all will. This is aging us, and who the hell cares? We all remember having the phone in our pockets and sending a text by going, okay, there's the 5, there's the 4, 1, 2, 3, there's the 2, 1, there's the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like counting the buttons you're pressing you can send that text stealthily.
So your teachers didn't catch you.
And now they don't care, because like, at least depends on the school where you go. But I can tell you based off the people that I know that they are using their phones they are allowed to use their phones as a resource. Do they? No. But they are allowed to.
We they gave us some freedom. If it was, especially the younger teachers were more lax on it. If it was like absolutely disruptive, then they were like, put that away. But I don't. Yeah, I had my first phone was the original Motorola Razr, which is probably why I'm still using flip phones.
You're stuck in the past,
I'm
man.
stuck in the past.
I mean, to be fair, flip phones are looking cooler and cooler. Like, I'm pretty sure Apple has a flip phone that they are been working on for a few years, and I will not be surprised to see Apple move to a flip style probably within the next 2 to 3 years. And I'll be honest, I probably will hop on that train when it does happen. As long as the camera sensors are still Pro Max level, I will. I will. I will. So we kind of got off a third topic, but while we've got you here, Cody, if you have something that you'd like us to talk about in the future, you could let us know in the chat, let us know in the comments. We've got plans to eventually release these in a more. Well, let me put it this way. In order to rewatch this, you won't have to go to the live section of the videos. There will be a separate video with just a release. That's in the future, but I think we are very close to those things happening because of someone finally having internets.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So again, yeah, Cody, if there's anything else you want us to talk about in the future, just let us know in the comments, let us know in the chat. We appreciate you. And if you haven't already, like the video, please. Please, sir.
Pretty please.
We grovel on our knees for you. That's a thing I said.
Yep.
And
That's on the internet forever now.
comment and subscribe. And all that kind of good stuff. Do you have any plugs for this week, sir?
I will plug for anyone who watches Twitch. His name is Austin B 1024. Look him up. Great streamer, great person. He was there for episode 1 for a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, him
Episode
and I
1
have,
of the reboot, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, go check him out.
All right.
He's a variety streamer. He's
Variety
good people.
And obviously, if you want to know our various social medias, they're underneath our faces right now. That's his Instagram. That's also my Instagram and my Twitter. And technically, it's my Facebook. But if I don't know you, I'm not adding you as a friend. I'm sorry. That's just how the rules go.
And maybe soon my Twitch will be on there. Who knows?
Maybe soon. Yeah. That's a thing that we will have in the future. We'll have our Twitch. We'll have individual Twitch stuff, and yeah, we'll have an announcement and more about that probably next week, I would suspect.
Yeah. Hopefully. Maybe.
Assuming that we have time this week to hang out and meet. Maybe say Thursday evening.
Yeah. Should.
If I get it planned up ahead of time.
Yeah.
Instead of texting you Thursday morning, hey, what you do up to tonight, bud?
Right.
I'll do the unsubscribe and resubscribe thing, but I'll need that $10 tip. Hey, I need that $10 tip. That's how I live. But, I have a box of just assorted electronics crap that someday I'm going to just be giving out on live streams because I love people. I just want to get it out. And, maybe you want my junk.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
That's how it works.
I pulled this chair out of it wasn't in the dumpster, but it was in the trash area.
It's a reclaim is the technical term, I think, right?
Perks of living in a college town.
True story. Like, I cannot wait for this upcoming move out season to hopefully look for a mini fridge for my office. What were you saying?
Oh yeah, dumpster diving season.
It's the best. So thank you, Cody, for your support. We appreciate you so much. I don't got any more plugs other than that. So
Yeah, neither do I.
I think we've reached the time. I mean, after all, OBS tells me it's a hour 34, so it's just that time. So we are gonna go do what we do. So you can go do you. Oh, and before I forget, plug, because I think, remember, Tuesday afternoon during the day, if you're free, I will be I'm very likely, with like a 95% probability, going to be streaming this Tuesday some Borderlands 4. So feel free to come hang out and, I don't know, bring all your friends to subscribe. So that way, let's put it this way, if we hit some stupid thing on stream this coming Tuesday, I will happily. I've got that scorpion pepper Tabasco sauce just waiting to get all over my tongue. So that's a word I said too. So on that note, let's try this again. We're going to go do what we do. You can go do you. And we will see you guys, I guess, technically on Tuesday. So at least I'll see you on Tuesday. We'll both see you again on next Sunday.
Next week. Yeah.
Yeah. So I may have missed it in a prior episode. I'm an old nostalgic man. I like to hear about old gaming memories and favorites if you need a random segment. Yeah. I think we'll be stealing that idea for the future. So thank you very much, Cody. You go do you. And we'll see you next week. Bye. We appreciate you so much. You're the best. Bye.